Morning, how's it going? Interesting. Let me take a breath. This is landlord that's trying to charge a double security deposit. 2 plus 2 does not equal 4.
Please leave your message.
They be squaring up with me. I'm just trying to help you out, sir. Good morning and welcome back to another case management video. We're about to make some coffee before we get into it, okay? Top of the morning to you folks. All right, y'all, so my coffee is getting ready. I need to put on some lotion. Hold on a second. So this video is going to be off from home. It's not going to be too much change of scenery. I'm gonna just give y'all a heads up off bat. A client just called me while I was making my coffee, so let me actually call him back and see what he got going on today. This is one of my clients who is not yet housed, and so we're still trying to work with him to find an appropriate housing situation. So morning, how's it going? Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? He can't hear me, so let me just call him back. Can you hear me now? Okay, yeah. So they said that's the only 1-bedroom they have available? Okay. So did you schedule a tour? First you have to do the application before we can go in and pay anything. No, I'm saying if you just go complete it, like you don't have to submit it, but just fill in everything. And then once you've done that, send me the username and password. If it's online, you was okay, that's fine. And then I will call them, or we can probably call on 3-way actually would be better, and let them know that the application has been submitted. Okay, all right, talk to you soon. Yes, I'm wearing sweatpants, but y'all, that conversation was just calling to follow up on an apartment that I sent him. He said that he likes it and he wants to move forward with it. So I just told him to schedule a viewing, and then if he decides to apply, we'll help him with the application fees and stuff. We have a little hazelnut creamer. I was using sugar-free creamer for a minute, y'all, but the sugar-free creamer just tastes funny. It has like this film on it and it just is not good. So I'm just using regular sugar hazelnut creamer. I do typically use sugar-free stuff, but like I said, I know that the aspartame is not that good for you, allegedly, and also it really just be tasting funny. But this bodysuit is from Express. It is so comfortable. This is a part of the body contour collection. So soft and thick. I love these bodysuits. The Express outlet has these for $15 or less, so definitely check out the outlet before you buy anything full price, okay?
Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, they not in sync.
All right, y'all, so this is my setup when I'm working at home. I use this laptop stand so that I'm not killing my neck, and it allows the laptop to sit at a nice angle for standing up and typing. So of course the first thing I do when I get in the morning is check my emails. So let's see what the folks got for us today. So this client asked me to stop replying to their email. They were basically like, I just don't want to deal with you anymore, but they're still sending me emails. So interesting. You say don't reply to the emails, but then you're sending me emails that require a response. I didn't have that many emails this morning, so it looks like I only have 3 new emails this morning. So today I only have one thing on my scheduled to-do list, which is to complete a closeout. A client who has completed the program, they're stably housed, they're paying their rent on their own, so they are good to go. They no longer need rental subsidy, and there's really nothing else that we can do to support them in their situation because they've met the goal of housing stability. So closeouts usually take maybe 30 minutes. So I'm going to do that here in a second. Y'all, these blue light glasses trip me out a little bit because when I put on glasses, I expect to be able to see better. But it's like I'm not seeing better, but also the blue light adds like a little tint, and so it confuses my brain. It really confuses my brain. So I really don't like wearing blue light glasses, but I know it's important. It's important for eye health. Y'all, sorry it's been so long since we done one of these videos. I do apologize for kind of going ghost for a second. I apologize, but let's just pick up where we left off, and yeah, act like we're still good to go. Okay, so what am I doing? So I got a new client on Monday, and I called the client on Monday, but they have not yet responded, and today is Thursday, so I'm gonna call them back today as well. Let's taste this coffee though. Yum yum in my tum tum, yum 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 in my tum tum. How did I drink my coffee before I even took my first sip of water? So I gotta start your mornings off with water. Even though today I can't talk, but I had to go ahead and guzzle some down so that I could feel better about drinking my coffee. Is it just me, or has YouTube been giving an excessive amount of ads? 2 15-cent ads back to back in order to watch a video? So y'all just gonna force me to get the YouTube Premium, even though I ain't never gonna get it for no 15-something dollars just to not watch an ad? Come on, be for real. Like, let me stop talking all this trash. Let me take a breath. Y'all heard about TikTok? Y'all heard about all these privacy concerns with TikTok? They talking about something, the Chinese government can access everybody's information, IP address, I don't know. I definitely been keeping up with the story just to see what's gonna happen. They talking about banning it and all this stuff. I know they said that Trump tried to do it, but it wasn't like within his powers to be able to ban the app. They have it banned on government phones. Some college campuses you can't access it. It's interesting to see how that turns out. It's cold. I'm cold. So I got me a little thin Cardi Bagardi. We're gonna put her on because one thing I do not like being is cold, y'all. I'm a warm body. I like to be nice and cozy. I know. Am I a cold body? I don't know. Y'all get the point. This would be a cute outfit with some pink slacks. Y'all see the vision? I'm gonna have to keep that in mind because I have to plan out all right at my outfits. Otherwise, it's gonna be a struggle in the morning. But on the days that I don't feel like getting dressed, I throw on some jeans, a bodysuit, and a coat or something. Just something real simple. But I want to actually put in effort to get dressed when I go to the office. Like I usually do, but lately, the past several weeks, I just been like, girl, just throw something on. But All right, so my client sent me his login information, but it's not working. So I just emailed him, letting him know that the information is not working, and also I confirmed the link that he's using. It's on like maybe we're using 2 different links. So y'all remember the client I told y'all who asked me to stop contacting them? So their recertification is still under review. And so I requested some documents from them. So they ended up sending them to me this morning. So I just saved that into their file and sent it to my supervisor because she's the one who looks over the recertifications. And if y'all watched the previous videos, y'all know that that is something that has to be done every 90 days. So every 3 months, we have to collect all income documents, Cash App, Venmo, bank statements, savings account, checkings, a whole lot of, okay? It's so much document collection. Like, I feel like it's like applying for a house. I mean, you got to get all the income, every little bit. One of the hardest parts of this job is dealing with so many people. It's dealing with so many people, and not to say that I don't like it or that it's a lot. It's a lot. Keep that in mind. If you are an introvert, if you don't really care to talk all day, case management is not your friend. It's not going to be your friend. And also for my positions, I've learned that oftentimes like the systems are just so chaotic and just need a lot of fixing. And so of course, if the top of the chain is hurting a little bit and needs some fixing, that's only going to dwindle down to the bottom. And so they're usually the ones who have to like kind of take the brunt of the issues with the system. And I mean, that looks like a lot of different things. It looks like a lot of different things, but y'all know like politics and bureaucracy and funding and and rules, and it's so much. So, and another really big thing that I like to take with me with this job is just to really be judge free, because I don't know what I would do if I was in these, you know, the situations that some of my clients are faced with. So it's like, if you don't know what you would do, how are you going to judge? That does not even compute. 2 + 2 does not equal 4 in that situation, because if you've never been in a situation, how are you going to say, oh, this is what I would have done? You don't know what you would have done. I would just say, like, for advice, if you're new to the field or you're trying to get into it, just definitely come with the least judgmental lens as possible, because everybody going through something. Everybody's going through something. My coffee done got cold, so I might go warm that up.
They often had to wait for God to provide food for them the day they ate. They needed to seek God daily for provisions.
Wonderful God.
enough bread each day, so that the people of Israel would take time to seek the Lord each day. Seeking God every day should be the way of life for a Christian. Jesus preaches the Sermon on the Mount. He says in Matthew 6, verse 34, therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Since tomorrow is not promised, God wants us to focus on trusting Him today in the moment. Do this by running to God daily. We may worry about a health crisis or a financial situation, but God wants us to trust Him in those daily moments. May your love and mercy reign. We bless your precious name, Lord. Thank you for hearing this prayer. Amen.
So that's gonna be too late for her. She gotta be out by the 31st. She has to be out of there. Like, I know. But the place that she applied for, do you think she'll be able to get in there before the 31st?
Hey, that double security, she probably could get.
Today is the 23rd. I have a client who has to be out by the 31st, and they are not interested in staying in shelter. So that's the whole situation. But yeah, I was just talking to my coworker about that. We are working with the same client. There's this landlord that's trying to charge a double security deposit. I am about to message my supervisor and ask her if she knows whether that is legal. Usually a security deposit is a full month's rent, or it could be lower depending upon your income, credit, da-da-da. Yeah, they're trying to charge her 2 security deposits. I warm my coffee up and let this thing get cold again. Yeah, I like putting my foot on a chair like this and leaning over. It's very comforting to me. But I'm about to call this client because he does not have an email address on file, and I do not want to have to mail this letter. Like, we in 2023. Y'all ain't mailing no letter.
Please leave your message.
And I was calling you because I'm completing your closeout paperwork, and I just wanted to see if you had an email address that I could send your exit letter to, because that exit letter includes the survey link that I told you about yesterday. If you have an email address, you can just shoot me a text or just call me back to give me the address if you don't mind. I thank you. Bye-bye. So I'm gonna just have to put that one on the rocks until he calls me back, because I can't really do nothing else. I have to send him that letter to complete the closeout and notify their case is being closed through either mail or email. Hello, mother. Okay. Bye. Every time I call my mom, she doing something. Y'all had those people where every time you call, they always doing something, or it's always a whole bunch of noise in the background. That's my mom. Every time she's doing something, I'm just like, Ma, you a busybody. Truly a busybody. But anyway, take a little midday break. Oh, my client's calling me back. Good morning, mister. I was calling you to ask if you had an email address. Okay, perfect. I was working on your closeout paperwork, so I'm gonna send the exit letter to that email address. And that has the survey link in it that we talked about yesterday. Okay, bye-bye.
Right.
Sometimes I can tell by the tone of my client's voice that they just do not want to talk today. I'm like, hey, we just gotta handle this business, okay? We gotta handle this business. All right, y'all. So right now I am sending my clients recertification notice letters. I have 8 recertifications due in April. I don't know what I did to Miss April, but she's giving me the work. Because, I've never in the 2 years I've been at this job had 8 recertifications due in 1 month. The intensity of the work that is going to be required of me. But with recertifications, we have to collect a stack of documents. Cash apps, bank statements, PayPal statements, profit and loss statement if they work independently, if they're an entrepreneur, benefits letters, Venmo statements. And I have to do that for 8 clients. And where it gets really tricky is the fact that sometimes folks do not send their documents on time. So then it becomes somewhat of an emergency because there is a due date for these recertifications. And then I have to track them down. Hey, I need this. Hey, when you're gonna send this? Hey, did you get my email? I'm not looking forward to this. It actually has put me in a bad mood, but I'm not gonna stay there. I'm gonna just complain about it, and then I'm gonna just hop over to That's all I can do. So anyway, this client has a recertification due on April 19th. So I am letting them know to please send me all their documents by April 1st. If you send them to me by April 1st, I can get that recertification done in 2 days and we're good. And for each client, I have to request different paperwork because every client doesn't have a Cash App. So I'm not going to request a Cash App if I know that they don't have one. Every client doesn't have a checking or savings account. And in that case, I wouldn't request a bank statement. So it's just stuff like that. Every case is case by case. I have to go back to his eligibility folder, which was his initial intake into the program, because I've not done a recertification with him before. He hasn't been in the program more than 90 days, but it's approaching 90 days. This will be his first recertification. And so just so that I know exactly what to request, I'm going to open up his eligibility folder and see what documents they collected. They pretty much collect all the same income documents that we would collect during the recertification period. Why are you mad at me? I'm just trying to help you. I'm just a case manager. I don't know your life. I really don't. All I know is what you tell me and what I see on these documents. I'm just trying to help you out, sir. So I do see that he has a bank statement, so I'm going to need his March bank statement. Let's see what else they collected. That's all they collected was his bank statement. And with this client, if I send them something that is not actually needed, like, they would probably get upset by that. I'm trying to make sure that I send exactly what we'll need, but I'll just say like, hey, this is not an exhaustive list. We might need more or less. Looks like the only thing he had in his eligibility documents was the bank statement. So he didn't provide any pay stubs. Oh yeah, that's another thing we need. If they work, we need their pay stubs. So he didn't provide any pay stubs, but I'm still gonna say, he said that he works, but I mean, I don't know. Sometimes clients won't give you the full story and it'll take months for you to really figure out what's going on. And so that, you know, that obviously adds another layer of difficulty and complications, because sometimes folks just aren't fully forthright with their, you know, whole situation. So they'll tell you some truth, but there'll be like little sprinkles of error in there. So it's like, well, is that really the truth? Because truth don't got no error. I'm gonna ask for his bank statement, his March pay stubs. I'm gonna ask for March Cash App, Venmo, Apple Cash, etc. And then I'm gonna put a disclaimer. Some documents on this list may not apply to your situation. In that case, please just send all that applies. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank y'all. But y'all, we're going into the office next week, Monday and Tuesday. They talking about we got to do 3 days a week. Oh my gosh. I just said, Lord, please do not let that be so. Lord, please do not let that be so, because my 2 days they be squaring up with me. Them 2 days I got to go into the office. 3 days? I couldn't. 3 days? It's the introvert in me, child. I like to be at the house. I like to be in the comfort of my own presence, my own being, just by myself. I'm fully content. Do you understand the importance of socializing and building relationships and but I also like to just be by myself. All right, y'all, so it's lunchtime for me. It's around 3 o'clock, so this is really about to be lunch / dinner. But I have my lemon here. I roll the lemon to get as much juice as I can out of it. I have rice and potatoes. I'm gonna put some carrots up here as well, but I have my lemon as a salt substitute because I love having like that tangy taste on top. But instead of salt, I'm choosing to do lemon, which still adds that nice tangy flavor. As y'all see, I put a lot. I like wet food. That's just my thing. So I'll squeeze this whole lemon up there. Y'all eat lemons by themselves or limes? I love lemons by themselves, just like a fruit. It's so good. See, carrots and a little bit of Caesar dressing because I need something to dress them with. I was telling y'all, this is also probably going to be my dinner because I have cycling class at 5:45 and it's 3:12, so I probably won't eat again afterwards. So yeah, I wanted to make it a little bit hearty so that I'm not starving tonight. Let's chow down. Oh, let's chow down. That itis is kicking in. She is kicking in. I can feel her. Doop, doop, boop, 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 boop. A client called me, but I was eating, so I was not about to answer the phone face full of rice, okay? Call him back. This was the guy who I called on Monday but hadn't heard a response, so let's go ahead and call him. Yeah, so the first step is for us to schedule an initial assessment, and I'm free to do that on Monday. All right, so we scheduled the assessment. My computer died. I hope that y'all enjoyed spending the day with me, spending a work day with me. I'm going to go ahead and close the vlog here because my memory card is on 0. Yeah, I will see y'all shortly in the next video. Make sure that you stay tuned. I also do vlogs, fashion, and beading content here as well. So check that out if you have not already, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace. To give me either, excuse me, to give me the address. Y'all heard that? I said to give me that. Okay. All right, okay. Oh, foul, foul, foul. It's the way these sleeves are so short. Like, dang, I got Jurassic Park arms. I don't think my arms is that long. Dang. Y'all, I think that they be giving case managers more work than we can. Wait, what? I'm about to say more bite than we can chew. I don't know. Anyway. You're busy, 'cause you're busy, 'cause you're busy.